Welcome. We are going to go into abundance reading. It's for not mid-September, what I'm saying. It's because I did the mid-September readings yesterday. Oh, God help me. No, it's for, sorry, my throat's a little bit, I don't know why, my throat's a bit, it hasn't cleared out. Sorry, that's really annoying to have to watch. So, this is for abundance for September. It's the last of the collective readings for September, which means next week we're gonna be going into October's readings with all the twin flame, soulmate, relationship and everything like that. So let's just finish off. I know we're already in September, but it's still useful to kind of just tune into our abundance levels and see what's going on. Okay, so see how that's improving, yeah? So thanks for subscribing. Thanks for giving the video a thumbs up. That does really help. And I hope you're doing okay. Let's see. Relationship with allowing abundance, please, Spirit. How is that doing as we go through September? Oh my God. Oh my God. King of abundance. Straight away. There we go. Boom. This is a time of great success for you. All your plans are blessed and will move forward perfectly. Unexpected job opportunities and all money opportunities. Okay, because we're not all on this channel. We're not all in regular jobs. Make sure to accept these unexpected opportunities. This card indicates that someone with an amazing career may be involved in your situation. This is a powerful person with great integrity who enjoys hard work. All right? This person could also be you. So you could find, as you're moving through this month, that there is someone in your life who has good abundance levels, very good abundance levels, that they may have some kind of really good career or work ethic. Now, that person is in your life because it is also a mirror to you that your energy is now getting much more in alignment with abundance. You know, you're aligning to abundance of all kinds, including money flowing towards you. So amazing energy. And it's also King of Pentacles is a very grounded energy, and it's a signifier that our energy collectively on this channel is becoming more grounded. And as our energy is becoming more grounded and more present, we know that that's much more spiritually connected. And when you're really spiritually connected, you can allow that flow, because really, truly, all the abundance comes from spirit, doesn't it? So now we're going to pick a fairy card here. Okay, they are telling us to tie up loose ends. You know, keep on top of things, basically. Consistency is key as we move through the rest of September. Keep the consistency going. I mean, that's what obviously I'm trying to do now, because I wasn't consistent through the summer because I had the children at home, and I obviously had that horrible COVID flu, whatever it was that I had. So, you know, now we can get into this consistency, right? And that's going to help our abundance levels. So we're going to look at our relationship with allowing abundance as we move through towards the end of September. Okay, so we've got here the Page of Wands. Very good news. What can I say? Our relationship with abundance is improving all of the time. Wonderful. We can pick a card to go with that. Let's have a little look. Oh, Three of Cups. Wonderful. Celebrations. We're going to be celebrating some good news because our relationship with abundance is improving. So get ready to receive, really. Our relationship with abundance is much better. So it's going to be flowing much better. How to get in alignment with abundance. Oh my God. Queen of Cups. Right, now the key, if you're still kind of wanting that reassurance or guidance on how do I align more fully to abundance, it's to align more fully to you, right? So, I mean, this is what I'm massively working on, is pulling my energy back from everybody else in the matrix and aligning to me, right? Because that's the closest to spirit you can ever be, is tuning into self. And that's what the Queen of Cups represents. Queen of Cups represents tuning into self. She's very in tune with herself. She doesn't block, she doesn't have blockages. She tunes. Now, sometimes painful things come up when we tune in. And that's why most people have blockages, right? Because they don't want to tune in. So they're off out in the matrix, distracting themselves with lots of different things. But that kind of creates blockages. Now, we all go through that phase if we've got pain coming up. I've been through it myself. It's very hard to tune in when you've got pain because it feels so horrible. But slowly but surely, you just start to allow yourself to do it. You know, little chunks of time where you can connect to self and you let a bit more pain come out and it purges out. And you have to keep the matrix at bay, because the matrix is always going to want to pull you out into it and be distracted. And you have to sort of really, really be firm. No, I'm not getting caught up in drama. I'm not getting caught up in other people's business. I'm not getting pulled into other activities. Because that's what the matrix is really good at. You know, keep coming back into the self. Spirit is saying how you're going to get in alignment with abundance is by really concentrating on yourself and really blocking the matrix out as much as you can, not getting pulled into it. And as you tune into yourself, you open that portal to spirit and all that abundance can flow through. Right, yeah. I mean, we've got here mental health problems. Okay, that Page of Pentacles reversed. The deck's not even in reverse. So why this has come out in reverse again, I don't know, because it came out in reverse yesterday. I'm going to put it back in the upright position. But it's signifying, you know, that we have had mental health problems, right? Now, mental health problems is really just ego. It's just ego that's got out of control because we didn't know how to deal with our ego. We didn't know how to deal with the negative thoughts that the ego had, and we didn't know how to deal with the insatiable desires that the ego had. And that can culminate in what feels like mental health problems. Now, there could have also be someone in your life, I want to say, that's also got mental health problems. I feel like we've overcome a lot of our mental health problems, and we are now in the Queen of Cups energy, which is very much in tune with the self. We're much closer to ourselves now, and we've taken our attention away from others, and we're in the self. We're tuning in and we're connecting to spirit, and we're getting in that flow of abundance. But what I'm saying is we weren't always like that. We have come from a position of where we were in bad mental health. So we've come a long way, but I also feel that could be a mirror, that there could be somebody lurking around in your life who has mental health issues. And, you know, you sort of need to kind of keep them at bay, because that will block your flow to abundance, right? Okay, so how to get an enlightened perspective on abundance. Oh, my God, King of Cups. Well, that's amazing. Now, the reason why that's amazing, I'll tell you, is because the King of Cups represents our spirit guides. It represents source consciousness, spirit, God, whatever you want to call it, however you work with spirit. So how you're going to get an enlightened perspective on abundance, if you want money flowing into your life, if you want love flowing into your life, if you want resources of any kind, if you want powers flowing into your life, whatever form of abundance you are looking for, yeah, it's got to come from your connection to your spirit guides. So first of all, we've got the connection to self, because self is spirit anyway. But, you know, it is also the guru, you know, the guides. That's what the self really is. When you go deep into self, you find consciousness, and that is everything of spirit. So it's just another confirmation, really, that is the route for your abundance levels to improve. Not by working more hours, running around the matrix, trying to search for other opportunities, going crazy. You know, maybe later on, yes, you'll be doing those things, but the first step you've got to take at the moment is just tuning into the self, tuning into spirit. And if you do those two things, you're gonna understand how to improve your abundance levels on a much deeper and beneficial level. We'll pick a card to go with that one, please. Freaking hell. This is an amazing reading for abundance. I really hope everybody watches this, that usually watches the channel. Knight of Pentacles. My God, this is a really good card. Okay, Knight of Pentacles is a really, really good card because it does mean receiving money from multiple sources. It means commitment. It means a yes from the tarot on abundance. So, you know, it's like if you literally just keep tuning into self, spirit, keep all the drama, keep everyone at bay. All right, you have to go into the matrix to do certain things. You have to deal with certain people in the matrix and interact with them. You know, have a compassionate heart, but you've kind of you've got to keep it all at bay. You can't get too drawn in and get too involved because this is primarily where you need to be, and that's what's going to be happening as we move through September. Our commitment to spirit, our commitment to self is stronger. We're getting much more of an understanding of our abundance levels and how to get much more of a flow with it. We're much more committed to all of that, and we're keeping at bay the people who maybe we know block our abundance levels or block our energy levels, you know. Right, so we don't have to be horrible to people, but it's just keeping them at bay because they don't know what they do. So how can I improve? No, hang on a minute. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong layout. Oh, God help me. Right. Common blessing to be grateful for. Please, Spirit. Oh. Right, I think I know what this means, okay? We've been through a hard time, okay? It's not a lie. We have. And I know we have because if anyone watches this channel regularly, we are on the same frequency, our energy resonates, and it means that you and I are on a very similar path. We have gone through a difficult time that was a bit of a slippery slope, and we could have gone down, 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 but we didn't do it, right? We didn't do it. We're rising up, okay? We are rising up, and the thing is, it is a blessing to be grateful for because this is the turning point where instead of carrying on down that slippery slope that we were on, looking at all the disappointments, the regrets, and being stuck in all that pain body and ego suffering, we are now at a point where we can walk across that nice solid bridge with these two cups in our hands and say, do you know what? We're making a breakthrough now. We are making a breakthrough now, and things are changing for us on this channel. No more being stuck in the pain body of the past and the old karma. Seven of Swords, my God. You know, I just feel there's somebody in your life that isn't being really, really honest with you. Okay, and do you know how to get honesty? Don't play games. Because if you've got somebody in ego, it's because they're insecure. That's the reason why. And if you match that energy back, what you end up with is just more of the same. That's why they say you create your own reality, right? Now, so it's about you being honest and not playing games, because somebody, I feel, is either playing games with you or being deceptive. And yes, it is because they are insecure. And really what you have to do is be honest with them, and be very true and conscious, because then you'll be met with true and conscious, honest energy. So that's the blessing to be grateful for, really, that you're moving away from the games, the toxicity of the past. That is no more. This is the true blessing to be grateful for, and it's going to help your abundance no end, because when you were stuck in those toxic games with other people, playing games, it was just the ego playing around, because both of you felt insecure. You know, you both felt insecure, and you were kind of in this little pattern of, it might not have felt like games. For some people it was. For For other people, it just may have been reactive behaviours and things like that. But the current blessing to be grateful for is that we're leaving that behind. We're moving into a more conscious energy, more stable, more honest, more true. So that's the blessing, because that's raising our vibration. Wonderful. What should we put our energies into to attract abundance, please, Spirit? Oh, what is wrong with me? I don't know what's wrong with me at the moment. I don't know if it's because I'm out of practice of shuffling. I'm not very good at shuffling at the best of times. Oh dear. Right, let me see. Okay. Ah, lovers. Okay, interesting. What should I put my energy in to attract abundance? Right, you're at a crossroads. Okay, you are at a crossroads. Now I'm going to pick, there's a group of cards that just fell on the floor, and I'm going to pick the top one. Okay, because that's what I normally do. If I drop cards, I always just pick the top one. So let's see what this crossroads is about. Okay, Hierophant. In reversed, I might add. Now, this is the Guru. This is your spiritual path, and it's in reversed. You're at a crossroads, okay, the rest of this month. And it's like, look, what are you going to pick? You're leaving these toxic games behind you, right? And you've got to decide what you're prioritising. Are you prioritising your spiritual path? Are you prioritising what you know to be the higher vibrations? You know, because that's what you've got to decide, okay? And you've got to make that decision, because it's kind of like there is something lurking all the way through here, and it feels like ego. And it could be your ego, or it could be somebody else's ego. Now, you can only be where you are on the journey. And if you drop into ego, if you drop into toxic patterns, don't beat yourself up, because that's just more ego. And none of us are angels. That's why we're here. You know, and we all have good days and we all have bad days. But there is definitely something here to do with the more higher conscious we become, the more we leave the ego's games behind. Whether that's playing games with a lover, or whether it's playing games with another type of relationship that's a toxic cat and mouse game, or whether it's just cat and mouse with your own ego because you've got an addiction or a habit you know you shouldn't get into. Whatever it may be, Spirit is saying that to keep our abundance levels are just getting better and better and better. And how they're getting better is because we're tuning more into self and spirit. Self is the spirit. And that's opening that abundance portal. Yeah, and to keep that abundance portal open and flowing, which we will be, I feel, we've sort of got to go through this crossroads of the energies that we're going to choose to leave behind, because we want that higher vibrational path, we want that more abundant path. So that's kind of where we're headed, all right? I'll pick one final card of the mini deck. Six of Cups, purity. They are talking about purity. You know, it's like you don't have to get all deep and heavy with people, because that's your ego wanting to get all deep and heavy, and people, it's too much. People don't want it. But at the same time, you've got to be of a pure vibration. That's what Spirit is saying for these abundance levels to keep rising. A pure vibration. And Six of Cups is a very pure, loving vibration. So it's about having courage to be in a pure and honest vibration and connect to self, and not allowing somebody or something to keep dragging you back into the ego, because that is what's blocking the abundance levels. I feel ultimately what you're going to choose is, I think, you've got a choice to make, and I feel like we're going to choose, you know, the higher path, and we are going to choose not to slip back into those ego patterns anymore. And we'll just see what our spirit guides are saying to finish off. Oh, shine from within. How perfect. Shine from within. Looks are only skin deep. True beauty shines from within. And it's time for you to shine. This is a time for self-acceptance and revealing your true beauty. So your true beauty is your spirit. And you don't need anybody's ego games or your ego games. And that can even mean just doing too much, going out into the matrix too much, helping people, getting involved in other people's problems, getting involved in dramas, or even just allowing the matrix to control you, to keep you so busy you don't have time to connect with spirit. Whatever it may be, September's a really good month for us connecting to self and spirit, to really start opening those abundance levels up better than we ever have done before. And your spirit guides are going to help you to really shine your loving, pure light out, your consciousness light, okay? Because I feel like you're leaving behind some toxic patterns, and it's going to increase your abundance levels. And we had that King of Pentacles right at the beginning, which is, you know, really, I mean, you've got the King of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. So abundance is just going to keep getting better and better for us now, okay? I think we're sort of turning a corner, and by the end of September, there's a crossroads that we're passing through, and we're choosing the right, most abundant direction. So that's the message. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for giving the video a thumbs up. That really helps. If you want to book in, you know, just contact me. You're very welcome. And peace.